Jeff Bezos seen here at Trump's inauguration, really contemplating his choices in life and pondering how he got there to this moment. Just released a bombshell concerning the White House, and Donald Trump responded immediately, "This is really causing chaos in the White House, which I love to see, and it's something that I really think more people need to do more. Companies need to do so." Jeff Bezos this one time is leading the way in happy 100 days. Did you know that today is the 100th day of Donald Trump's second administration? And here is how Fox is portraying it. President Donald Trump's accomplishments. Did they declassified the JFK files, ended federal support for paper straws, ended production of the penny. Wow, this is truly life-changing work for nation building, and is frequently the case. The Lincoln Project is out with a new ad, really fully contextualizing Trump's 100 days. And here it is. It true that you are in a better position than you were 100 days ago? Trump came back not to lead but to punish. He purged loyal Americans from government, fired heroic generals, valued loyalty more than competence, turned the Justice Department into his revenge machine. Let this guy steal your private data and wreck social security. Ukraine was betrayed by our allies, surrendered to Putin, transforming our government into a police state, kidnapping American citizens, sending innocent people to foreign hell holes, snatching students off the street for tweeting. Then came the tariffs, markets crashing, retirements wiped out, America isolated, weak China winning the trade game. He pardoned terrorists and criminals. This isn't a Trump's second chance as his second term to end America, and it's working. So no, you're not better off, you're not safer. Nothing is cheaper, the economy is worse. Our country is in danger. Just imagine what the next 100 days will bring. Wow, that is pretty stunning. And they're right, Donald Trump is trying to destroy the country, and it is scary to think about everything the Trump administration has accomplished. I mean, it's really easy. At what it can take 10 seconds to demolish a building, it can take years to build one. Donald Trump is demolishing the country. Be very easy to accomplish things when your sole accomplishment is tearing things apart. However, it is unsettling to contemplate where we'll be 100 days from now, but thankfully people are waking up there. Waking up, and we are seeing that happen in real time, and also companies are starting to show the American people that Trump's policies are going to negatively impact them. I think the Trump administration was hoping that companies would just eat the cost of the tariffs. Well, that's not happening. And here is what is happening, is that the Trump administration recently acquired this bombshell this morning that Amazon, the largest retailer in the world, is going to begin to display tariff costs for consumers on its website. Punchbowl News reported this earlier today, a move that was termed as hostile and political by U.S. President Donald Trump's administration. I'll have that moment for you in just a second. The e-commerce giant will soon show how much Trump tariffs are adding to the price of each product, Punchbowl said, citing a person familiar with the plan. "I think this is so smart. I actually tweeted this a couple of weeks ago that they need to put this into the price, don't bake it in, but show the cost of the tariff, because one, people need to know why this is happening, and two, it's just good to be transparent, because we also don't want companies to just be raising the prices if they're not affected by tariffs. So I think this is the way to go, and this obviously has really irked the Trump administration. I have this opportunity for you right away, but the reason why Amazon is doing this is because sellers are starting to pull out because of Trump's tariffs. Here's a little bit about that. Some third-party merchants who previously sold China-made goods during Amazon's premier July shopping event are setting out this year, or reducing the amount of discounted merchandise they offer. So Amazon is the largest retail establishment in the world. Happening to them, of course, this is happening to many other people too. And the UPS has announced 20,000 job cuts, 73 facility closures, because Amazon is reducing volume. So this is what we're going to. This is the ripple effect. This is the ripple effect of this insane plan for the economy that Trump has enacted. And here is Scott Bent trying to talk his way out of it. "I have a question for Caroline. Thank you. And Secretary Bess, whom we extensively discussed volatility, uncertainty in the marketplace, and the president has stated all along that he's more concerned about mainstream America, the American worker. You just talked about deregulation and this entire fair trade and reciprocals. What is your message to the American people in terms of letting them get Through this disturbance in the outcome, being greater and a greater good for the American people, the American worker, the American families I would say trust in President Trump. There is a reason he was re-elected to this office. It's because of the historic success of his economic formula in the first term, and as I laid out at the beginning of the briefing and the secretary has talked about and the president talks about every day, there's a proven formula that works. This Trump distrust Trump. I love that the question was for Scott Bent and she took it in there. Also got asked very point blank about Amazon's new policy of displaying prices for tariffs, and here's how they responded. It's an insane response. So it was reported this morning that Amazon will soon display a little number next to the price of each product that shows how much the Trump tariffs are adding to the cost of each product. So isn't that a flawless, unmistakable demonstration of it's the American consumer and not China who is going to have to pay for these policies? I will take this since I just got off the phone with the president about Amazon's announcement. This is a hostile and political act by Amazon. Why did Amazon do this when the Biden administration hiked inflation to the highest level in 40 years? And I would also add that it's not a surprise because, as Reuters recently wrote, Amazon has partnered with a Chinese propaganda arm. So this is another reason why Americans should purchase American. While they were similarly prepared for this question, they printed out that Jeff Bezos is tied to China somehow. This is another reason why Americans should buy American. It's another reason why we are onshoring critical supply chains here at home to shore up our own critical supply chain and boost our own manufacturing. Here is Jeff Bezos, still a Trump supporter. Look, I will not speak to the president's relationships with Jeff Bezos, but I will tell you that this is certainly Amazon's hostile and political actions. And secretary, it's not hostile at all to just tell your customers why things are going to cost more. By the way, and here's something that we never talk about enough, is that in 2016 I will never let this go. Trump, his whole goddamn campaign was it's